up and know you dumb fucks. Come through with
Come on, bro. You had 30 different punchlines in this song, and every punchline was ass. I'm waiting to hear what you're about to say with this punchline, and you literally say nothing every single time. How do you go 0 for 30, bro? How do you go 0 for 30? I don't get that. That's so hard to do, man. You at the free throw line, you couldn't even...
Throw that shit to Kid L. He like it when they
that
swallow.
Kid L, nigga, whatever the fuck, you don't have no money. You broke as hell. You don't know how to count. You stupid ass nigga.
Who gave you the motherfucking keys to Detroit hip hop, fuck?
Nigga, you look ugly as fuck for real.
Bro, this nigga Kid L was the dirtiest, lamest, bitch ass nigga I ever seen, bro. I hate this nigga. You just seem like you playing with the culture or something, man. I hate that nigga, bro. I hate him, bro. Seriously, hate him.
Yo, it's your boy Kid L, man. It's episode 88 of the Fuck You Talking About podcast. Appreciate y'all for continuing to tune in and everybody that's continuing to submit music to keep this show running in the first place. As I always say, please leave feedback in the comments for the artist. It's not just about my opinion, but the audience's as well. First track of the night is Sarah Marcus, and the track's called Smells Like Trouble. Bitch, that must be me. What are you talking about? I get into trouble. You talking to and or about? Let's see what you got, girl. Sarah Marcus. Got money in the water.
I like to smoke. No, I can keep avoiding the truth if I'm high or flow. My mama said he ain't with it, leave that boy alone. I said, mama, he my baby, plus he got his own. Then she came over, sat on my bed, plus she brushed my hair through a comb. I told her I love her, I threw her some money, then I walked through the door. Hopped in my car and said a prayer, so my conscience clear. Speeding on the highway, trying not to crash, and I was walking away. Listen to myself in the whip, and you know I'm whipping good. I fit on 10, and you know it's LV on my purse. My bitch is down the right, we put that money first. Can't fuck around and fall in love, we got shit to prove. The boys trouble, smell trouble when you walk through the door. Forbid me to see you anymore. The boys trouble, smell trouble when you walk through the door. Forbid me to see you anymore. Every time we go out.
Okay, now I already know we're gonna go into the same kind of flow here. I'll say this, Sarah Marcus. I mean, I'm definitely bobbing my head to it. You know what I'm saying? The beat really set it off. You got to give a lot of compliments to whoever made this beat. It's very solid. It's you know, we review hip hop music, and I'm really trying to stray away from only just doing strict hip hop. And I really like this because it's a mix of, like, you know, singing on a nice solid kind of a hip hop beat, but not exactly a hip hop beat. So I kind of fuck with it a little bit. I would say this about what you did here. You wrote the beat. You did a fine job of writing the beat. You did good visual presentations, but it wasn't enough for me to look up more music. It wasn't enough for me. Like, I really want to know what else Sarah Marcus has got out there. Now, if this is playing anywhere, nobody's going to complain. Nobody's going to be like, turn that off, shut that off, but they're not going to be like, who is that? Let me find her. So if you really want to expand in this industry, what you really want to do is make music that makes people want to search you up. Like, who is this? Let me pull out my phone and ask who this is and see if my Google phone will tell me who this is. So all in all, try to find a way to separate yourself more. Try to find ways to really grasp the attention of the audience and make them want to find you. That's really the goal as an artist. But not bad. Really, it's not bad. You know, it's just there. Next up is Tony Akron and the track's Akron. Tony Akron and the track's called Just Another Day.
It's about where you come from, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a big city nigga to represent something real. It's my story about being from the Jack. Just another day on these Jack City blocks. Just another brother trying to make it to the top. Just another day on these Jack City blocks. Boy, am I thankful for hip-hop. Yeah. To the place I was raised. Sit back and write my story with a pen and a page. Had to find myself, I was going through them phases. Remember sipping yak when I was under the age. Jack City, with crack fiends and do it for an itty bitty piece of change. Wonder will it ever change? When my mama told me that I can't get stuck in my ways, or else I could be another nigga stuck in a cave. Depressed teens chief and it ain't nothing to blaze. Roll a spliff and get lifted, get lost in the days. Prison city niggas slave just for minimum wage. Well, you gotta slang yay if you tryna get paid. But these hoes sell the pussy during school playing hooky. Brody only 16 and the demons just took him. Bacon in the oven, treated semen like a cookie. See him on the street, you better not treat him like a rookie. It's Jackson. Be honest about your pain. Be honest about your life. Be honest about your pain. Be honest about your pain. Be honest about your life. Be honest about your pain. Yeah. What a beautiful place. Remember all the days when we played at Cascade. Back in the day when I stacked my first K, feel like I'm cracking the codes when.
Woo, listen, Tony, man, this is really reminiscent of old school hip hop, but a little bit modernized, which again is one of my favorite things. I love that modern old hip hop style. You just really bind it all together here, man. I really like the way you came on the beat. I really like the beat selection. I like the tonality. I like the cadence. I like everything you did, to be honest, man. I can't find too many flaws here. I think a lot of people in Detroit that listen to trap rap and all that shit are gonna be like, what the fuck is this? This is some old. It's not though. Like, this is modern hip hop. Hip hop, not rap. So I really dig it. And that chorus really set it off. I'm gonna listen to the song again because that chorus was so powerful. I love that fucking chorus. I think you have massive potential. I think it's gonna be hard for you to really get accepted in Detroit just because of the just because where it's at right now and what's trending right now. It's so hard to get people's attention with hip hop, like real pure hip hop. But hip hop heads will love this. I really have faith in you, bro. I just hope you figure it out, and I hope you keep spinning the wheels and don't give up on the shit. Next up is TWT, and the track's called Punch Bars, featuring Stax, Chuck Norris, and Millie Mills. Yeah, you guys got some funny names, bro. Sweet Dreams, Baby.
Hey, chicken chasing bitch, yeah, I often need it. Slapping in the winter, could've caught a fever. Summertime head, I'ma doing grease. Got some shoes on the whip, it ain't orthopedic. Make the block hot, we gon' overheat it. Underestimate me, I'm overachieve. Go out hunting like it's open season. I'm up the nose like I'm so conceited.
I be doing it for real, I ain't playing with it. Look at all these blue strips, I make bands in it. Cook it up and sell it right out the same kitchen. Boulders bust the rocks like a sand hit it. Damn. Shoulder strap chop, you and your mans get it. The way I swing this bitch, I look like Jimi Hendrix. Hit man to pull up and shake your hand with it. The way he got blue, they think a fan did it.
I learned the recipe and I ran with it. Got 100 G's, stretch 500 grams with it. Acting like he know about it, but he playing with it. If he really knew what's up, he'd play it different. These niggas don't listen, man, they stuck in they feelings. You better play it right for you be stuck with a sentence. Bro whipping deuces like he stuck in the kitchen. White boys in the trap sniffing dope off the
These
dishes.
niggas crazy. Oh, these niggas tough. Another one word to make you niggas shut the fuck up. I'ma do the up. My up, I know you doing fucks. Come through with sticks.
Bro, you had 30 different punchlines in this song, and every punchline was ass. I'm waiting to hear what you're about to say with this punchline, and you literally say nothing every single time. How do you go 0 for 30, bro? How do you go 0 for 30? I don't get that. It's so hard to do, man. You at the free throw line, you couldn't even... Come on, bro. You got to hit something, man. Like, the punchlines just... You did not think them through. You didn't think them through at all. You literally just rhyme shit. Like, again, remember, this shit ain't about rhyming. You got to remember, this shit is not about rhyming words. Rap is not about rhyming words. Hip-hop is... Any type of music is not about rhyming words or just making shit where it's like, oh, that makes sense. It's more about, like... grasping my attention in every single variable, right? So you really got to entertain me with what you're saying. You got to entertain me with your energy. You got to entertain me with your style. There's so many things you got to bring to the table to entertain somebody, and you literally didn't do any of those things. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You didn't do one goddamn thing. You got to figure out a way to entertain people, not just rap words or not just rhyme or not just put yourself on a track, bro. You got to really think about what the fuck you're doing and find your style. It's hard bro, it's hard for me to say anything good about y'all, man. Last week y'all submitted and there was nothing good, and there's nothing good now, bro. I mean, there's not one thing I can say you guys did good, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's just the truth. You guys gotta call me, man. Idu, the truth, and we the people.
Here in defiance of tyranny. Here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. You've come to fight as free men.
The song, bro. Where is the music? This is.
And tell our enemies that they may take our
Alright, we're gonna have
lives,
to skip that. We're gonna have to skip that. We can't do all
but
that.
they'll
I'm
never
sorry.
take.
Let's get to the song. Okay, we skipped the intro.
One time for them boys in Attila's gym, Jersey. Let's kick off this revolution. Yeah. In the end, we all gotta die. No one gon' make it out this bitch alive. Might as well put up a fight. Fight for your liberty, fight for your rights, fight for your life, fight for the freedom to fight. Fight for the ones who done died, fighting for yours. Fight for the cause, fight for your country, cause they about to fall. Ain't no pandemic, it's all a facade. All engineered by the people in charge. No need for names, you know who they are. They work in the shadows and lurk in the dark. And they got a scheme to murder us all by putting a needle in everyone's arm. I'm telling the world, I'm ringing alarms. You finna let them, I'll take them to war. Said the powers in the people, I can see the fear in their eyes. Every time we come together, why they always trying to divide us by race, color, agenda? But we know it's all an agenda. But one thing we got to remember, they can only do what we let them tell. We the people will rise like a phoenix up in the sky. Make them tremble when we unite. We the people refuse, they're not chilling back to your school. Shut our business down for the flu, nah. We the people will die before we bow down to your lies. Only way out is war now. We the people refuse all your vaccines, and if you try and force it on me, I shoot. Won't put no mask over my face or shoot no vaccine in my vein. Won't send my kids off to their schools or their theme parks to go play. And if I want, I'ma celebrate every holiday from June to May. Won't be tracked and I won't be traced. Wipe my ass for the shit they say. Won't put no swab all in my brain just to jump on no plane. This was the land of the free. It was the home of the brave.
Okay, listen, man. I always appreciate political songs. I always appreciate somebody who's standing up for their rights. I always appreciate activism. I always appreciate people who bring out, the wrong in the country and how to fix it, or just pointing out things that are unjust in the culture and in the community and in society itself. But again, I always tell you motherfuckers, you got to still entertain me, bitch. At the end of the day, bro, you can say whatever you want to say about the war, the people, this and that, but you got to entertain me. There wasn't, I guess, somebody who's really, really an activist, or somebody who's really, really engaged in societies like what's the word for it? Like social dilemmas that we have. But maybe they would fuck with it. But for me, bro, I just can't listen. I can't listen to it, man. If you're gonna listen, I gotta listen to Wyclef. Wyclef always talked like, if I was president. Listen to how he did. If I was president, I'll get elected on Friday, assassinated on Saturday, buried on Sunday. Like, it's just sick the way he did it, and there's a lot of meaning and a lot of righteousness to what he's saying. For you guys, it's like, it's too much, man. Like, you're trying too hard, bro. You did a good job, don't get me wrong, and I really like the message, but you're just trying too hard. You got to make that shit easy to listen to, man. Now, I will say this, G. If you send this to like a documentary, if you send this to like a TV show that's really about social justice and shit like that, they will pick that up and they'll use it. So you can make a lot of money off that song. I'll tell you that. You could for sure make some dough off that, selling the rights to that song. Next up is Lyrical JP, Lyric JP, and the track's called Blues. I mean, it was good, bro. I mean, but it was too much, man. It was like, it just hurt. It's like hurts. It hurts to listen to stuff. Bad mix and master. Very bad mix and master, bro. I gotta lower the volume like that fast. Come on, bro. You gotta get your shit straight. Nobody wants to hear those radio waves. What do you think? Why would anybody want to hear those radio waves so early in the song, bro? Like what the fuck? I'd just be annoyed. If I'm a radio listener, I'm changing the station on that right away, man. Y'all gotta make music easy to listen to, bro. Y'all don't make music easy to listen to. Y'all do all this little weird creative ass shit, but it just sounds like shit and it bothers
It's kinda hard to keep a solid mind. Why would I tell you this again when I already told you 1,000 times? My pops told me love is blind. I guess he right, cause lately we haven't been seeing much eye to eye. I'm sick of being humble, with talk instead of rumble. My life a gamble, I'm slowly seeing the cookies crumble. My man say talk about it, but I can't talk about it. And when I do, I don't know what to say about it. But I love him to death, even though secrets kept. I was focused on my goal instead of having sex. I didn't know that was important in life. If I could fix my mistakes, then I do that shit twice. Barely get criticism, cause I've always been nice. And if things get expensive, then I'm paying the price. If work needs to be done, I bet you get it tonight. This music shit, not a game, this is way more than life, you feel me? How I feel when life gets hard. Every day you gotta stay on your guard. Don't know how I feel this way, but I feel this way. Gotta get through the pain, yeah. How I feel when life gets hard. Every day you gotta stay on your job. Don't know how I feel this way, but I feel this way. Gotta get through the pain, yeah. Tryna open up my third vision. Way smarter than you niggas. It's a shame that y'all don't even pay attention.
Okay, yeah. So you got skills, man. You for sure got skills. You got some bars, but at the end of the day, you're just not putting all the pieces together here. There's a lot of things missing. A lot of the concept is good. The concept is good. I'll give you that. You have a good idea. You put it down. You just didn't execute properly. Mix and master was really, really bad for especially the beginning, man. Nobody wants to hear those radio waves and shit. Like, don't bother people's ears with that shit, bro. Like, just keep shit simple, bro. Yes, I swear. Sometimes people just like think too much and shit. You feel me? But like, yeah, man, you did fine, bro. You did good, man. I have faith in you just because off the lyrics and off the fact that you're okay with opening up and being honest about who you are and where you are and how you view things. A lot of people are really just like limiting the way they look at shit just because they think it's not cool to talk about certain things or talk about their emotions, talk about their feelings. Now you see mainstream rappers doing it. How you gonna feel when your man does this? And all that shit is all like ways of like expressing yourself, and people are finally really catching on. And people want to hear about my trials and tribulations? Yes, bitch, we want to hear about your trials and tribulations, man. That's part of the reason people fell in love with hip hop and rap, because in the beginning it was about trials and tribulations. Now it's just about how much money you got, how much sex you're having, and who's got more lean bottles or some shit. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's just crazy nowadays, man. Like, everybody's talking about so much random shit. You gotta talk about your emotions. You gotta talk about what's going on. Next up is Dumaka, and the track's called Chemical One. I don't fucking know.
This shit hard, Feast.
Dumaka.
Look like I bought my chain from Antarctica. Guess you look, you see shit off and under you. I remember them days with Nautica. Them was the days I really was shot at you. I done made the black happy and proud of me. Used to swallow my rocks when the cops came. As soon as they left the scene, I just spit it up. 15 years later, nigga, I'm rich as fuck. Pull off with your little bitch in the Billy truck. I ain't worried about nothing to scimitar. Famous up in the streets, get my signature. When you die, is they gonna remember you? How much should have stepped through and dismember you? Told you if it about money, not hearing you. Told you if you not got them, not fearing you. Just with no money, I'm sorry, not curing you. Better bust a move, ally superior. Pull up in the coupe with the interior. Me and Pee, we like guys, we superior. From Cordova, like we in Siberia. Hustling is been like cafeteria. You should stand over the stove and stir it up. If the flame too low, then I'ma turn it up. I'ma take it off before I burn it up. I'ma die rich when my turn is up. I grew up with drug dealers and murderers. If a body can drop, I won't drop a name. Fuck that little head gun, we got chopper flame. 14, 15 years old when I caught the thing. I went down to the park and I let it rain. If you look at me wrong, then I let it bang. I was cooking up dope till my wrist is sprained. Why you think I got diamonds on every chain? Fell in love with the streets, got a wetter rain. Call my phone if you need me, got everything. Can't get your money back if you're not supplying. I done stack so much money, drove me insane. I done stack so much money, might buy a plane. It's gonna be a sad day when I leave the game. I felt money missed when he said everything. I done felt so much pain, I need lighter cane. Drop the top of the coupe and I'm staring it. All that bullshit they talk, I'm not hearing it. I can show you my heart, there's no fear in it. If you say what you said, there's no clearing it. So much dope in the tire, no air in it. BMWs don't got a spare in it. After this, I won't stake in the spirit, cause the game's 50-50 just like marriage.
I'm conflicted with your ass. But you are so off timing, it's crazy. It's like you're playing basketball out of bounds while everybody else is playing it. Like, I don't know what you're thinking about with this one, bro. Like, you were playing catch up with the beat. You were literally chasing the beat down with your lyrics. Like, that made no sense to me. Most people are gonna tune out just off of the fact that the flow is so off, man. I think you took off timing rapping and took it to a different level with like how far off you are. Like, really, man, it feels like, I really feel like what happened is like you recorded your vocals on the beat, sent it to your mix and master guy, and then he tried to realign it and he just totally missed or something. I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. That was just terrible. Now, as the song went on, you started matching the beat more, and the lyrics, if I really paid attention, were actually pretty fucking sweet. But everything else is off. It's just the flow, the style, the redundancy, the repetitiveness, just like the same flow over and over and over again, if you will. Again, the beat intro and it just being off timing that bad is going to throw most people off. The lyrics are actually sick if I actually really paid attention to them. They're actually pretty sweet. But yeah, man, you gotta, again, man, music, you gotta stop complicating music, man. Stop complicating your songs. You guys send your songs for review. You send the most complicated and weird shit, experimental shit ever. Why don't you just send something that's nice and easy to listen to that's different? That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta make it all complicated with the way that you put the shit together. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We're out. Oh, shit. Fuck.